I'm so sorry. I literally just spent 9 minutes filming a video. My mum was shouting for the girls to go downstairs and eat the food that I cooked for like an hour and a half. It's not biggie. But sorry, welcome back to a Weird Flex but Revised video. This is literally gonna be revision tips, a general conversation. I just wanna get some raw content out there. Do you get what I mean? Some like hardcore Montgomery content. Like force equals mass times acceleration. Like I wanna hit you saying, bam, GCSEs in 63 days, 62 days if you do EPR. What are you doing? Psychologist session. What are you doing? How do you feel? What are you doing in able to get your grades that you have desired? What are you doing to move from the grades that you previously got? Do you know your physics equations? 63 days. I don't know if you understand that. Let me say it back louder for the people in the back row. 63 days. 63. 62 if you do EPR. So are you EPR philosophers? I'm not this deep. I swear that I'm not this deep. Philosophers, your philosophers, your alims, your sheikhs, your scholars, your priests, all of that. Because I know you got 2 exams, your 1 hour and 45 Christianity, bam. Well, that's what they do in my school anyway. Your 1 hour and 45 Islam exam, bam, in 62 days and like 7 hours. So are you ready for that exam? Are you ready for the biology exam the next day? And the English language the exam the next day after that, and the chemistry exam the day after? I could go through all of it. But are you ready for it? Are you ready to get that realization? Yes, I might have been watching, say, Weird Flex but Revised videos on revision and how to make a revision timetable or whatever videos he's put up so far on free science lessons and Primrose Kitten and this, that, and the third, all of these people. But do you understand we have 63 days until our exams? Weeks are in spaces of 7 days. 63 divided by 7 is 9. 9 weeks. Do you know what takes 9 weeks? I don't know. I probably should have revised for this video to be honest. This is terrible. How am I supposed to say that? I'm a YouTube reviser. I do this, that, and the other, and like all of this. Sorry, the technical issues. But I do all of this, and I don't even have the information from YouTube. But whatever. But 9 weeks. 9 weeks. That's like 9. We'll call it 4. That's 2 months and a half. You have 2.5 months to sort yourself out, because GCSEs is the start, the foundation, the base foundation. You know I love them words, but the foundations of creating the skill of revision. Revision is not a natural talent that I have, like I am naturally smart or I naturally understand or can have natural intellect or whatever you want to call me, because I know a lot of people like to say that, oh yeah, you don't really need to revise for that. Yeah, true to an extent, but I still need to actually know the content and recap over certain things that I might be struggling with. But yes, I do find it easy to easily apply myself and understand, say, geography, not history, biology, English lit, all of these different things. You might be maths. I know one of my friends, literally, she does not revise for maths at all. She does high tier maths, obviously. She got a 9 and an 8. She got an 8 in the last month and 9 in these ones. And she does further maths. She's going to be doing at A level, but she doesn't need to actually revise for GCSE maths. But further maths, she getting whooped. She getting like, differentiation. Stationary points. Bam, bam. You see what I mean? Like, certain things, people have different areas, but revision is a skill. You can learn revision. You can teach revision. You don't have revision naturally. No one does, unless you actually build upon it. You work at it like any other skill. You work at it like your stamina, your ability to swim, your ability to hold your breath underwater, whatever it is, your ability to speak to people. If that's not a thing you're into and you're not a good socializer, that is a skill. You need to learn revision. No matter how smart you are, if you don't revise effectively, revise at all or use revision methods that you find helpful, that you can fully comprehend, you ain't gonna get nowhere. But likewise, you can be the person in the bottom of the highest set, or like the bottom of the sets, and not really understand anything, or maybe just be scraping a 5 on higher tier or whatever it is, whatever situation you are. You get your revision sorted, you get the techniques in which you understand how to fully comprehend the knowledge that you're trying to get from A to B, A being the textbook, the revision guide, your actual class book, into B, your brain. Practice that in an exam style way, because that's the only way you're gonna have to know. The only way you're gonna have to know it. Tick box, 4, 6, 10, 4, 6, 10, 15, 20, whatever mark question it is for whatever subject. If you do that and you're that person that isn't getting the best grades, that could easily take you up to 2 grades, 3. You literally could go from a 5 to a 9. And I know people say, oh, that's impossible. That is you're really talking the most was. They start like, sorry, how can you say that you can go from a 5 to a 9? We've only got this amount of days. We've only got 63 days. But in physics, me personally, in fact, no, let me just give you a science overall. Year 7, set 3. Year 8, set 3. Year 9, set 3. Year 10, set 1. End of year 10, set 1 triple science. Year 11, set 1 triple science. And guess what grades I'm getting in biology? 9. Guess what grades I'm getting in chemistry? 9. Guess what grades I'm getting in physics? We're not going to talk about physics, but 6. But guess what grades physics is going to be? A 9. From set 3, being behind on most things, because I was in ISO, I was in ISO the same amount of time that I was in lesson last year, year 10. I know for a fact that's correct, because it's on my AP3 from year 10, my assessment point, basically my overview on my grades, my isolations, all of that. I was in ISO and DARE the same amount of time, almost a tiny bit more, than I was in actual school. And I went from set 3 science to set 1 triple high tier. The highest science you can get in GCSE level. And you're like, oh yeah, you can't move from a 5 to a 9 or like a 4 to a 9. Tell me how. Unless you are stuck on a specific exam board or exam tier, like a foundation, and you've been moved and you can't get moved back up, then fair enough. But if you're going to work yourself off, you're going to work to get that highest grade you can, that 5 or whatever it is, whatever goals you achieve or want to achieve, if you're going to work to do that, then what's stopping you except from yourself? If you don't do it, you're giving that opportunity to someone else. Just deep that for a second. The opportunities you're not taking and the opportunities you're not doing, that is getting given to someone else. Because there's a lack of you and your effort being put in, that can easily be snatched up by someone else. They can easily learn how to revise in a much effective way, much quicker, because you're not putting that effort in. They can move and get that grade 6, that 7, that 8, that 9, whatever grade you aspire to do or aspire to get, they can easily get it, and you're just missing out. So that's why revision is such a key skill. And I'm not going to say a key skill, because if you have a solid revision for GCSEs and it shows in your results that you put that effort in, yes, there's going to be stress, there's going to be times that are ups and down, and I'm going to show them. For me personally, like when I can never be bothered to revise, or when I'm having a hard day at school as well as at home, and all of these different things, and obviously maybe skipping a day, or going 2 days and doing loads of revision, then maybe having a break, or whatever it is. But if you have that solid revision skill now, and understanding what helps, what doesn't help, and you get your results and they show that, they reflect that, you can easily adapt that to A level. Yes, it's going to be a lot more intense and a lot more hard and a lot more pressure, because that is literally your life. Because your A level results, you're going to have to apply to uni for like in the second year. But who says you can't get that AAB or that AAA or whatever it is, both in A levels and GCSEs? It's a skill. It's not something I naturally have. I naturally have curly black hair. I naturally have a weird nose and an annoying voice, and I'm like 6'3". But you don't naturally get a revision talent. You build on it. And that's what I just want you to have from here, because this is what the channel is about. It's building on something you may even not have, you may existingly have, or you just want to improve. and just having that community, that positivity there with you to get you through it, because I'm going through the same thing. I'm probably going through more than everyone. I'm not even going to say this to be like, oh yeah, I'm going through this, and this. You can't even relate to me. Don't try to chat about blah, 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 nah. People that know me, like, know me. Like, there's a certain, like, 5 people at max that know exactly everything that I'm going through. Then again, them people still don't know the full extent. But if you knew me, then the things that I'm going around, both at school, as well, especially at home, and the things that I have to do at home, the different responsibilities and the different things that I'm dependent on, and the things that I have to actually do, or else X, Y, and Z, a secondary effect will happen. And I'm still able to bust out a YouTube channel, go to the library after school every single day, take a 6-hour period day every single day, Monday to Friday, 5 normal lessons and an hour after school every single day, the YouTube channel, doing this, that, the other, whatever extra things that I'm doing. This should just be an example. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm the best example, but like, this should be like an example, a motivator. And people have said this to me, you motivate me because I know what you're going through, and you're still able to do this, that, the third, all of the different numbers of things, yet you're still going through it. Like, you're going through the rough, you're going through the mud, you're going through the you're going through everything, and yet you're still able to do it. That is what I wanted to teach you in this lesson. I know it has been shouting and joking and real raw content. I don't know. I'm gonna make a thumbnail for this, but like, it's been real raw content. But I feel like you needed this. We have 63 days left, 62 if you do EPR. You need to understand and know that this is real. This is going to be your life. Get it out, get it sorted, and start a base foundation now. It's not a talent that you get given at birth or you naturally have. You need to work on it. I am going through stuff, you're going through stuff, we're going through all different things. Use that lever to your advantage. Work on the things that you need to, but don't let your education slip, because this is going to be the key that opens doors for you down the future. That's all I have today for a Weird Flexible Revised video. I know this has been kind of deep and at the same time funny and raw and whatever we want to call it, but thank you. I'm real sorry about the upload. There's going to be a new video like a couple of minutes-ish, but have fun. It's been a Weird Flexible Revised video.